Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another season of Alliance War, man. Season 35 kickoff. It's an interesting one. So, it's like the same global as last season, but for me personally, it's a massive shakeup because, like, out of the 10 members of my battle group last season, only 3 of us remain this season, me included. So, like, big changes, in like the day-to-day battle group life, and then just in war, like even just like because someone out different is planning, our leader Steve, and so just like when he posts paths, like it looks way different than what Taters did and what Lizer posted. It's new, but it's new isn't necessarily bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's very just interesting. So this first fight here is the fight I was actually most concerned about. It's a Hulkling. So it's just a rank 3 Hulkling. A lot of my other fights are going to be rank 4s, but he's just very new. He is not the newest champion. That would be Wiccan and Gore. I mean, Gore wouldn't be possible for him to be in this war yet. His bundle released on the day of this war. But Wiccan could have been placed. But Hulkling is still very new. And I remember fighting him in the event quest, and I just remember thinking, like, wow, this guy is extremely annoying. And so the nodes here are Conflictor. So if I put a debuff on him, he's going to shrug it and gain power. And there's also Power Efficiency. So it's basically Power Reserve, where after you use a special, you retain half your power, but it only applies to the defender, which sucks. So I don't get to take advantage of that node, but he does. So it's just so many specials, and he's spamming so many of those special ones that all of his charges are... He's getting a crap load of charges really quickly. So I keep triggering these regens, and after you trigger too many regens, you trigger Indestructible. When Indestructible's there, I can't do damage to him, and he gets more power as well I believe when he triggers, like when he turns his charges into buffs. So it just keeps adding and adding and adding. So I'm like, okay, I need to just kitty cycle him. So get to my special 3, push him to his special 3. But we're gonna get too much power here. We're gonna get pushed to a special 3. So I wanted to let him hit into me a bit, but unfortunately he just threw his special again, and now he's unblockable as well. So I was just like, it's not good. I get to throw my special now, but all of my prowess effects fell off. Usually in the kitty cycle I have like anywhere from 10 to 20 prowess. There, that was 0 prowess, special 3, so it did not hit hard, and now I have no prowess, so I can't phase. So now it's kind of sketchy. I'm just going to be going for some L2 baits. I at least know the spacing on that. It's not too bad. You just kind of got to outrange it and just be watching for the final hit when he comes in. That's all I'm really trying to do. And there we take a missed hit. Again, I fall below the prowess needed to phase, but just do a couple combos, we get it back. And then here I have 4 prowess, but I'm just going to drop my special 2 because I just want to get out of this fight. Like, my health bar might be high, but this fight was super annoying and sketchy in the moment. I just wanted to get out of there. So whew, we made it out, and we did good. We had a lot of health, but still, that's very good placement. It feels like very good placement. So next up here we have a rank 4 Kingpin. Now I fought Kingpin here a couple of times, never ever had an issue, but like if I get an AI, I'm really worried, and I kind of thought that's what was happening at the start of this fight, but then he threw it. I'm like, okay, we're okay. But I think it's Vivified, so he just has a lot of combative power rate. So it only takes like a combo of hitting him to like push him to a bar of power. And we don't want to push Kingpin past his special 2, like to a special 2, unless we're gonna push him to a special 3 to kitty cycle. So I'm just banging these special ones. Luckily he's throwing them, which is great. This fight could get very dicey though with a bad AI if he just didn't want to throw those specials. So here we push him to the special 2, but that's okay because then we're pushing him to his special 3. There we go. The kitty cycle is just, I feel very safe doing it now, especially now that it's all fixed. It's working properly with the power gain rates, which is great. So here we're gonna take Kingpin special 3. It makes me feel like a stripper, just making it rain on me. Like, okay, man. But then yeah, so here you see we're gonna take some missed hits. We're gonna get that prowess. And now, when we throw this special 3, like this versus the Hulkling, that was the problem. The prowess fell off. But here, we have the full prowess. This is more than enough to kill him. Way more than enough. So, there we go. Now, Next fight here we have, and that was a rank 4 Kingpin. Now we have another rank 4 skill champion, a Nick Fury, who is a little bit more difficult to fight, I would say. And it's got more power efficiency, and this time it also has hazard shift. So for this fight, I was thinking, you know, like in my mind, I was like, you know, if this is a rank 4 Fury, I should probably put on an invulnerability boost. But then I started thinking, like, a lot of the time when I fight Nick Fury and I use an invulnerability boost, it just goes to waste, because like I end up taking some hits in my phase, and that just gets rid of it, and I take no damage anyways. And I was just like, you know, I only have 5 invulnerability. I think I might have 6, but I was just like, you know, I want to save these for like when I really need them. So I decided to just go for a combat regen boost, which is nice because, you know, got that poison debuff on us right now, so that regen is helping to offset it. And so we're just going to chill. We're just going to be chilling in that poison phase. Our incinerate phase is back. Now we're going to start going to town. And so this kitty playstyle, it's definitely not as fun to watch, and it's not as fun to do either, but it's ridiculously safe. And safety is the most important thing in Alliance War. Staying alive and not dying is what wins wars. So, and as you guys know, last season I had only 1 death, which, you know, minus that 1 death, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't even want to say the words because I don't want to J myself. I don't even want to say the J word. Yeah, so just playing extremely safe here. Just chilling during these poison phases. I'm not using my specials. I'm not going to use my specials. I'm just going to remain at 20 prowess and keep doing these big combos. Because I have such a safety net here. Like, see, I can just dash in anytime I want, and even if it's a mistimed dash, you know, he just misses, so it's all good. So here we kill the first life on Nick Fury, and I'm just saving that special 3 as like an execution tool. You know, when I use that special 3, I want that to be fight over. So I'm just going to try to get him down to like 30-ish%. Now that the incinerate phase is back, going to go for some combos. Just keep on baiting these special 2s. I don't think he threw a single special one in this fight. So we get him down to 25%. And I'm like, okay, that should be enough. Time to drop the special 3. I was also building up my temperature throughout the fight just during those incinerate phases. So that increases my prowess multiplier even more. And yeah, it's more than enough to take him down. So definitely not the funnest Nick Fury fight, but a clean and safe one nonetheless. So next up here we have a Bishop, a rank 4 Bishop. And so this was originally assigned to Mad Cat with his rank 4 Mortal Abomination, but then they figured it'd be better if they gave it to me. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm down. But then this happened. So I'm loading up, and and like I click something, and like it didn't load, and then I pressed like fight, and I'm like, oh, I should not have done that. I should not have done that. And now I'm getting the infinite loading. I tried to go out of the app and back in because sometimes that works. Now I have the connection issues. I'm like, dude, I'm going to die in the first war because of connection issues. Like, are you kidding me? But then we load. So, okay. Start the fight. I miss. I take 3 blocked hits. Well, 2 blocked hits, 1 parry because the fight just started. You know, I wasn't ready to get that initial parry off. But it's all good. I'm just glad to begin the fight. So, plan here is to try to push Bishop to special 2s. You guys know Kitty is the best Bishop counter in the game. I'm just going to say that, because it's true. It's true. She's really great for getting around her special 1s, but that eats up all of my prowess. And I don't want to be caught without any prowess, because as you see, we have a shock on us right now, which 1 is not crazy, but if we get more than 1, that can be very bad. But when I'm phasing, I take none of that shock damage, you know? So the goal is just to keep pushing him to those special 2s. And then here I managed to get my special 2. I'm like, okay, I think this will kill. And it like just does. So that's perfect. Rank 4 Bishop, kind of scary. Honestly, the worry of getting a death from lag was more scary than the actual fight. But I'm just glad both things went off without a hitch. Without too much of a hitch. And we got him down. So now I move on to my path here. Path 1. I don't think I took this path all last season, so these nodes are brand spanking new to me. And I gave them a bit of a read-through before I got here, and then I think I read through them again a little bit. So it's very weird. A lot of text. I hate reading big nodes like this. So we have Reinvigorated, Unblockable, and Never Back Down. So when I dash back, I believe it is, we trigger like a regen icon you guys are going to see right there. And then when we do that enough, or is it maybe if I do it twice? I don't know. Mole Man then starts regenning. It might be if I dash back twice. Like I said, I read it, but I, you know, it was something about like the worst case scenario is Mole Man goes unblockable. And like, as long as I have 10 prowess, I don't care if Mole Man's unblockable or not. It really doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going to take a blocked hit for the rest of this fight even. So, like, even if he was fully unblockable, it would not change anything. And the little bit of regen that he's getting, totally fine. Not worried about that at all. I know I'm going to kill him. That's not a concern. So, yeah, I'm just, you know, going for these kitty combos. It's all good. I got my special 3 ready if I need it or if I want it. Just trying to get him low. And, yeah, he's down to, like, 20% here. I think I'm gonna throw it soon. Again, I just want to use that special 3 to, you know, finish the job. And, yeah, I think right here we'll throw it. Yeah, there we go. 10%. Just guaranteed. Get that kill. No screwing around. Keep my prowess the whole fight, just as a big safety net. And bye-bye, Mole Man. So there we go. He goes down again without a problem. Feeling really good at this point. And then this next fight, we have an Ultron, which I'm going to be using Falcon for, so I wasn't really concerned at all here. This does have some buffet over time, but we activated the attacker tactic at the start, so that means Falcon is basically like Red Guardian or Spider-Man 2099 in the fact that he's immune to buffs. And not only is he immune to buffs, but he also gains some energy resistance on top of that. So buffet is not a worry, not a concern, because we can't generate any buffs. And Ultron, you'll see he's not able to evade when we're locked on. We actually end up building up some cruelty passive, so it's actually a good idea to try to hit Ultron when he has that evade icon up. So here, it's weird, when the processing pops up, I feel like before, once that processing popped up, if you stun them, like it would stop it. But now it seems like you have to actually see the regen first and then stop it. It's a little weird. It doesn't really matter. So you're going to go for a special 2. I think I ended my combo on a light because I was getting a little bit too much power. And then here he triggers another regen. That's all good. I'm going to stun him, get rid of it. And Ultron goes down. So it cleared my whole pass so far. No problems. Feeling fantastic. And then we actually got the main boss opened up. I didn't have any mini bosses, just the main boss. A rank 4 thing. Surprise, surprise, guys. We took, I don't know how many thing bosses last season. I want to say 5 sounds right. Didn't die a single time. We only got hit 1 of the fights. Yeah, this fight is pretty much a joke with Falcon. If you know how to fight thing, I mean, even if you don't, like, still, it's it's pretty easy with Falcon, man. Really love Falcon for it, and I decided to just throw in a combat regen boost, because why not? Why not? It helps to alleviate a little bit of that block damage in the start of the fight. Going for like reparries and stuff, which also helps to reduce the block damage, but you know, you still feel it. But yeah, it just helps to keep me topped off. So yeah, we're just gonna be, yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say on these thing bosses. Like, you guys have seen it a bunch. You guys know what we're doing. It's pretty simple. Just get locked on and go to town. Falcon is Sig level 69, so the jump in Sig, I think I had him at Sig 30 before, and then I took him to Sig 69, and I can see the difference. Like, it's a pretty noticeable difference in crit rate. Like, I would really like to get my Falcon to Sig 200. I mean, if Sig stones just grew on, I don't want to say trees, because I'm trying to think of on Groots. If Sig stones just grew on Groots, sure, I'd take Falcon to max Sig, but they don't. Sig stones are one of the rarest resources in the game right now, which is crazy because it feels like they're more rare now than they were before. And I know we did just get a bunch in the big unit offers, but those go by fast. Those go by very fast, and there was none in the money deals. which there was before. Like, dude, seriously, 1 year there was 30 sig stones in a Tony Stark's briefcase. It's one of the best value offers I've ever seen. 30 generic 6-star signature stones in a Tony Stark's briefcase. This was like over a year ago. And ever since then, like, we've never seen anything close to that good for 6-stone value. I don't know why. They did it something right, that event, but I feel like they're scared to do it again. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that offer probably got bought more than the Odins did, and they're like, oh crap, we messed up. That's probably what happened. That's my theory. Just thought of that right now. I have no idea, but just my conspiracy theory. So this fight's going pretty well. Playing it kind of safe. I did have a little bit of the first war jitters, I guess you could say. It's just, you know, being with 7 new people. I don't know, and just, you know, having someone new do planning and everything. I don't know, just jitters. You know, I think that's the best way to say it. But after this war, I feel like confidence is there fully. We didn't die. Feel phenomenal. Crushed it. So feeling good for the rest of this season, man. And really glad to get the first war out of the way. New crew did a good job. And the war is not over yet. It's currently like only 10. Like, this just happened. Like maybe an hour ago. So this is the current war right now. We have 6 deaths and they have 0, but we have 130 fights cleared and they only have 10 cleared. So who knows what's going to happen. But I just wanted to record this video now because I'm going to be busy today. When you guys are watching this, I'm going to be hanging out with my buddies. I'm going to see the new Thor movie, which I'm so stoked about, man. So that's going to do it for this war video, guys. I'll try to leave a comment on if we won or not. But that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If so, drop a like. Subscribe if you'd like to see more Last War content. We will be posting every single war this season. And then at the end, fat season rewards opening with the new featured 6-star crystal. It's going to be so hype. That's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Peace out.